Hi guys, this is Charles1K92, also known as GM65 on the PlayStation Store Network. So we're back again at this little church area where well, I think roughly at the beginning of this game. Reason being is because there's a Subject 16 video that I said we would kind of collect, and I kind of neglected it, didn't I? So let's go and take a look. Oh boy, the 16 videos. They're cool, aren't they? Okay, I believe this should be the 7th cluster. Since we've nearly been everywhere, the rest should be easy to find.
Loading.
The capitalists think we run these companies for profit. The fools. Those fools work for you. Optional slavery in exchange for pieces of paper. Doesn't that strike you as foolish?
Fire, water, and earth are contracted with the compliancy of the people away from the people. So in basics it is this, 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 and this. So it's basically men who risk their lives. Or not risk their lives, who actually work.
Scanning. 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 What purpose of all this? 30. 476. 1337. 1431. 1520. 1770. 1861. 1914. 1929. 1939. 1945. 1950. 1955, 1962, 1990, 1994, 1995, 2001. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. Emotion centers activated. Now I understand.
So those are preferably
Loading.
years. So you got to find out probably what they mean.
Democracy must die to ensure the stability of the world. Capitalism will end it.
Okay, making use of that created by 3, the centre behind the scenes waited for citizens united to wed the United States to the Templars' will. So, let's go and find out what the hell's going on here. Don Evans, it is the government's role to create the conditions, the friendly environment that will attract capital. CEO of Tom Brown Incorporated Oil, United States Commerce Secretary from 2001 to 2004. The growth of the entrepreneurial classes throughout the world is assets in the promotion of the human rights and individual liberty, and it should be understood that the use as such. The Chevron Board, the Hewlett Packages Board, the United States Secretary of State, 2005 to 2009. Nope. George W. Bush, I know it's going to be the private sector that leads this country out of the current economic times we're in. Director Harkin, President of the United States. So that's who he's saying it to, from 2001 to 2009. 3. Dick Cheney. We have to make America the best place in the world to do business. CEO of Brotherhood, Vice President of the United States. Oh. And who's this? Donald Rumsfeld. School of Defense. Yeah, functions that could be performed better and more particularly throughout commercial outsourcing. Chairman of Lead Science, United States Defense Secretary. 01 to 06. Paul Wolfowitz. When it comes back to the test of whether we're doing our job or not, it's whether we're promoting development, not whether we're promoting democracy.
16 is definitely not in the running for a marriage anytime soon, so that word wed stands out a bit. I don't see any weddings, but maybe there's something else up there wedding related.
Oh yeah, you can ask Sean for advice if you wanted to. Yeah. So, something about wed. So, these are all justice people, I take it. All old. Some young. But mainly old people. And there we go. Correct coordinates found. It's not a full K, is it? It must be. Yeah.
Loading.
Oh. Supreme Court of the United States, Washington, D.C. Reprivatization. Oh, sorry. Reprivatization. S. I have convinced Sandra to join the majority opinion. The enticement of retirement under a Republican president tipped the scales, although the ruling will differ from our previous decisions on equal protection. It will not call attention to our actual goal. With Sandra gone, we can pave the way for the key majority members of the order to be seated. As discussed, W will prove the perfect distraction. I have no doubt that he will restart animosities with Iraq. Let him. It will give C's contractors more work. When the time comes, I will make sure W is given Robert's name. With Robertson on the court, it will not only be a matter of waiting for the right case. After the destruction of the campaign finance laws, the company will be free to elect anyone they choose to the Senate, the House, and eventually the presidency. Soon our hopes will be realised. Government will no longer derive its authority from the people, but from us, their protectors.
Loading.
B8, C6, 6C, 8B. Our moves are echoes. They are not our own. So basically, B1, 2C3.
Loading. Quarantine
Zone.
The capitalists will do whatever we tell them to. We print the dollars they worship, after all.
If I'm going too fast, sorry, it's just that, you know, they're words.
Quarantine lifted.
There was a face then. Whew. I don't mean to like jump, skip places, but I find it much more easier instead of having to you guys see all the heartache of me going somewhere and then probably not doing it. Database, locations. So we've roughly been nearly everywhere. We just need to find out where I haven't been to do the Subject 16 stuff. La Volpe Addormentada. Aha.
Am I dreaming this?
So let's find out where this is. I kind of want to get this actually done out of the way, really. And oh, it's all the way over there. Fair enough. So we'll use the fast travel to actually get us there. Okay, Roman Forum. Nope. Nope. Yes. Well, it's nice to know that I have support from people, isn't it? So where is it from here? Is it on the other side? Wait, if it's not on this bit, maybe it's near where the tower was. Wouldn't surprise me. Yep, there it is. Looks like I'm going to have to scale the tower and then jump or wall eject off to the next bit. Ay, and get myself sorted out. No, don't scale that end because that's wrong. Cluster 9 now, I believe. Or is it cluster 8? It's one or the other. No, it's definitely cluster 8. Because we've just done cluster 7. Oh boy. Alright. Cluster number 8. What is this all about?
Loading.
TV. Good evening and welcome to television.
Loading.
Research Division, September 1985. Dear S, research has progressed far more rapidly than expected. We already have a working prototype capable of mimicking Piece of Eden capabilities across a network, albeit a far lower intensity. Testing will commence locally on Subject 4 between his Animus sessions, as per our plans. If all goes well, deployment will occur worldwide. Sorry, I was about to burp then, but I held it back. Your dream is about to become a reality. Soon, capitalists and workers will be locked in a closed loop that is safe and prosperous for humanity. No more war, only desks, cars, and TV sets. We will protect them and keep them safe forever. Warren Vidict.
Loading. Infinite rooms. Dimensions unknown. I am alone. Nothing alive. No light. No warmth. Packets moving. Husks through the darkness. I am frightened. I am frightened. Loading.
Another phone record in April 2011. This one is somewhat simple. Ish. Let's go.
Hello, Comstatic Customer Support, Diana speaking.
I'm calling in reference to your HD cable service. There seems to be some kind of picture between the channels.
Well, that's funny. Are you sure it isn't just one of those premium movie channels? I didn't used to have a premium package at home either, and sometimes little snippets of the channels would come through when my son Jimmy pressed the clicker too much.
How old's your Jimmy?
10 and cute as a button. Thanks for asking.
My Paul's 12. But no, this isn't a clicker problem. I go to change the channel from 172 to 173, and instead, there's this other channel in between. I'm looking at it right now. It's some kind of menu.
Sounds like our guide channel. Why, just the other day, Jimmy...
It's not the guide channel. It has my name on it, my son's name, and a list of things we like, my credit card purchases, loans, travel. And then after that, there's this gibberish about biometric patterns and optimal screen refresh frequencies. There's some kind of heart monitor things that says EEG wireless next to it and ARAS. I don't know what the particulars of this are, but it looks like your cable is programmed to have some kind of effect on our bodies.
Well, sir, I don't even know how to respond to that. 1 second, my supervisor has just come over. She says I should transfer your call. Have an ecstatic day with Comstatic.
Hello. I have been briefed on your problem. A technician is on his way.
Thank you, but the more I think about this, the more I think something bad's going on here.
Our technician should be there any minute, Mr. Jameson.
But don't bother, right?
Daddy, there's someone standing at the door. He's hitting the door real hard.
Have a good day, Mr. Jameson.
What the fuck?
Loading.
I guess... Watch, move fast, shift from first to second. 0 to 60, don't think. Okay.
Loading. Is someone there? Hello? Hello? Loading. Quarantine zone.
Quarantine zone?
Although online gaming attracts many people away from reality, make sure these virtual worlds do not become too utopic. We don't want people to question their own lack of success in the real world now, do we?
That ain't right.
Quarantine lifted.
That's another one gone. So it seems that Sturgo doesn't like people finding out the truth or about what they're doing in this version of reality. Pretty spooky, if you ask me. Sorts. Romulus, subject 16. Aha, there we go. Okay, so it's just the Senate building and the Colosseum. So how about we go and do the Senate building first? I'm sure we've got a fast travel location near there. Using the parachute is pretty nice now. Instead of having to think, oh no, I'm going to hurt myself, I'm going to die. Hell no. Now this parachute was actually tested not that long ago, I don't think, in real life, for Leonardo's design of it at least. It actually does work, although be it what the guy said about using it was it's not dangerous, but when it came down to him landing, he didn't have a soft landing. So although to us it looks soft on this game, in reality if you were to jump and use this from well, I wouldn't recommend doing the Colosseum, but let's just say you jumped off a very tall building and you done it. I'm not saying that you'd be, you'd come off perfectly fine. You might injure yourself a little bit, but who knows? It just depends on how you practically land. I mean, modern day parachutes themselves are sort of alright, although I've never used one. I could guess as long as you know what you're doing and you're following the procedures of safety, you should be fine. Although there are accidents that happen, and sometimes the parachute doesn't open and you're still falling down to earth while you're contemplating whether or not to activate the second chute, realising that you don't have enough one left afterwards. You get 2 chances, and if those 2 chances are fucked, then well, you're going to have to ask one of your mates to help you out, even though they're free falling. Right. Senate building, let's go. Push out the way, push out the way. Well, we can see that the places that we've been to are starting to improve, and the Borgia's influence is slowly being eroded, which is good news. There we go. So this is number 9.
Loading.
Okay, they listen to us with their they listen to us with these vehicles that are faster than racing cars. Now, what do they mean by this, you might ask? Well, let's have a look. It's definitely not this, from what I can see. Probably this. This. No. Nope. Yep. And clearly I missed one somewhere. And that.
Loading. I know you are there. I want to go home. Home. Please. I need you. Don't leave me here in the dark.
Looks like the Animus is trying to tell us something. Or at least it's forming some form of communication. 2004, so we're going back on ourselves again. So, it is this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Pull over here.
What's going on, Gary?
I want to speak to you alone. You know that CIA stuff from my new book?
About the corporations?
It's so much bigger than I thought. Bilderberg is just a red herring. I'm going to give you a name. Abstergo.
I have no idea what that is.
A shadow corporation. They aren't listed anywhere. No stock options, nothing above the boards. But their members have holdings in other companies. Coke, Kraft, the pharmaceutical industry, Detroit, Wall Street. Basically, every company above a certain size has ties to Abstergo.
So?
They're on their way to running the entire world. They have people in government too, for Christ's sake. Listen, I needed to tell someone about this because I've been keeping all the research a secret and I can't hold it in anymore.
What will you do now?
The book. It's going to be about this. Trust me, once it's on the shelves, everyone's gonna know.
Vehicle monitoring system terminated.
Hello, D. Tell headquarters I'm monitoring a situation. Now, it's nothing serious, but we'll need someone to take care of a security risk. Perfect. Congratulations on that promotion. Keep up the good work.
Loading.
The Dark Horseman approaches. Messenger and Fool. She can hear you along the straight and narrow, but once on the adjacent slope, observe the whiteness of her eyes. So, F1 to G2.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
The peasants are like the sea, raging and unpredictable. That is why we have built walls.
I do not see any walls.
No? Look around you. A shelf of soda here, a case of candy there, magazines, talk shows, pills. The walls of the 21st century surround us.
Looks like someone from Abstergo is explaining to somebody about the whole thing about premise of walls. Keeping humanity locked up.
Quarantine lifted.
And this is nearly there. And the last one is the Colosseum. It's a good thing that we're pretty close to it as well.
How does he do that?
I don't know, probably magic.
Lovely tight pants.
This is strange. There was never guards here before, now there is. Now, where this one's located, I think, it is somewhere, there it is. So this will be the last one. And what I'll do is, when we activate this one, I'll stop the video and start the video again, because like the previous 16 videos in AC2, there might be some hidden, well, not hidden meaning, but there'll be probably a movie, a cutscene probably. I mean, sure, we had the Adam and Eve cutscene in the AC2 one, so I wonder what they're going to show us here in the Brotherhood's continuation of Subject 16's truth videos. Just out of reach. Wait a minute. Can I go this way? Now there is some hidden meanings and everything else to particular areas. I mean, there's probably a meaning why I'm doing this last. Don't know. Okay. So let's just hop in.